guys, hey 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 guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I have collected some of my old Gameinformer magazines that I received when I was younger. I would like to say that they still, it's from GameStop. I would like to say that they still have Gameinformer, but I honestly don't know. I haven't been subscribed to it in a long time. But I recently found my stash of old Gameinformers, and I was like, you know what? I didn't used to really like to read them. It it didn't really give me anything useful, but it was fun to read. Not that I was ever really a magazine person, but basically, if you guys don't know what Gameinformers are, they're like a monthly subscription magazine, just like any other magazine. But they highlight on the cover, like they have a highlight game. And the inside they have tons and tons and tons of articles on upcoming games, different reviews, insider stories, and it's just a really cool magazine, just all in all. I haven't grabbed all of mine, but I've grabbed a good number of my old magazines, and I figured we could look into them, make some good sounds with them, just kind of mess around with them a little bit. I mean, we can trace some of the cover art. I mean, the cover art's great. This is, I think, for Horizon Zero Dawn, but yeah, I organized them into chronological order, going backwards in time. So we're going to start with the most recent one I have and go backwards. And I'll tell you when they're from or whatever. But I thought this could be a cool little look into some of these old Gameinformers that I used to love, and maybe you guys read them as well. I don't know. I'm not sure how much crossover there is with ASMR and video games, but yeah, let's just get right into it. Okay, so I really quickly just flipped the screen back to where it would be normal, and not reversed. I had it reversed because with the mic and the binaural sounds, it would be reversed, but I'm not even using the mic in a binaurally, so this works out for this video. I thought it might be annoying, trying to read magazines with words on them and they're backwards. So yeah, so this is Horizon Zero Dawn. What's her name? That's gonna kill me. I forget what her name is, but we have the protagonist. I'm so mad at myself. So we have Gameinformer. Gameinformer. The inside, what does the inside look like? We have some deals. Can I find her name? That's really frustrating me. Whatever. I haven't played it in a while. It's a very good game though. But whatever. We have some articles. Let's see what they're called. We have long distance relationships in gaming, the future of Star Wars gaming. Let's see. Top 10 monstrous Transformers. And then we have an article on Pokemon Go. That was good at the time. Aloy. Sorry. I got really frustrated when I couldn't think of her name. Aloy. So, yeah, what are they talking about here? Some games that they're talking about are, we have Prey, No Man's Sky, Resident Evil 7. Anything else? Alright, let's move on. Let's just skim a little bit. Some ads. Oh, here's an article on Pokemon Go. Let's see. Now, here's a nice scene. Oh, this is a scene from It's hard to see a little bit with the lights, but I believe that's a scene from, is that Horizon Zero Dawn? It is. Doesn't, yes it is. It is. Scene from Horizon Zero Dawn. What else? Anything else of interest in here? Not really, not particularly. But you know, cool cover. I will have to speed it up a little bit, maybe. Take less time on each magazine, or we might be here for, you know, a couple days. So this was October 2016. This is the most recent one. So this one, we'll move on. This one has
to the next one.
The first Doom remake from 2016 on it. This is from February 2016. We have this guy. It's a alien, I believe. I haven't played the Doom games, but I believe it's an alien. And we have Doom written out here. Oh, that's hard to trace. I am really bad at tracing, but we do have a Doom cover here. Really quickly, let's check what this one wanted to talk about. So we have, let's see, what was big at this time? We have Xenoblade Chronicles X, top 50 games of 2015. Maybe we can take a look at that real quick. Let's see. Oh, okay. Here's a page. The best simulation games at this time were, we have City Skylines, obviously, very good game, City Skylines. We have Ori and the Blind Forest. I guess, okay, so they're a little bit lenient with simulation games, but yes. We have Resident Evil Revelations 2. I didn't know if that was any good. I didn't think it was, but maybe it was. And we have Bloodborne. It's a very good game. And we have some other games. So I recognize Mortal Kombat X. Just general games. This was the February 2016 cover, or magazine, a Gameinformer. And let's move on to the next one. So this one's pretty interesting. It's a little beat up. It's a little bit beat up. It's a little bit beat up. It's a little bit beat up, but just ignore it. It's a little bit beat up, but just ignore it. It's doesn't have a game on the cover. It's actually just talking about VR. It's focused on VR. Again, I can't really show you the back, but the back says, "The year of virtual reality. We journey to the other side to see how Oculus, Valve, and PlayStation plan to revolutionize gaming." I remember that big VR push at the time. Was very excited for it. I mean, not too much has come out of it. I mean, I guess it has. I guess at the time, VR like wasn't anything, and now it's at least something. But I guess at the time I was hoping by this time now we'd have some more leaps and jumps into it. I'm a big VR person. My favorite book series is Ready Player One, which is, if you've seen the movie, it's entirely based around VR. But yeah, it's so pretty cool. What did they talk about in here? Maybe we got some page flipping sounds. Oh, I gotta be careful with that. Not too sure. Just a lot of VR. Oh, is that oh, no, I don't know what that is. Okay, let's see. Can we find anything? PlayStation VR. Any games that like kind of date it? No, I don't know. I don't think so. Alright. It's alright. Cool cover, cool concept. Yeah, and let's move on to the next one. This was January 2016. Alright, so earlier we talked about Bloodborne. That was on one of the games. This one, its cover is Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 3, I guess came out. I thought it came out maybe in 2016, but this cover is from October 2015. It may very well have come out in 2016, but you know, this cover was advertising it. We have, I guess your playable character here, the iconic like kind of image for Dark Souls 3. Haven't ever played Dark Souls 3 actually. I've only played a couple of Souls games, but I've played Bloodborne and Demon Souls. I need to play Elden Ring. That's just one game of the year. I'm actually really sorry if you guys aren't into video games. This might be the most boring video. I'm sorry. I'm just kind of geeking out about everything. But yeah, this is Dark Souls 3. And the back says Dark Souls 3 inside the mad mind of Miyazaki. And he is the creator of the Souls games. Yeah, it's just pretty cool. Let's see what's in here. What do we have? This Platoon. Let's see. The Witcher 3. Let's see. Dark Souls. Homefront the Revolution. Oh my god, I remember that game. That was such a bust. Let's see. Oh, Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. That was a good game from that year. Alright. And Fallout 4 is coming this November. Okay. So pretty cool. Alright. So that was October 2015. Let's move on. Okay, so this is from September 2015, and this is actually a pretty cool cover. This kind of means a decent amount to me. Not necessarily first-handedly, but pretty closely associated. This is a Destiny the Taken King cover. If you guys haven't heard of Destiny, it's like a... I guess it's like an MMO. It's not like your standard typical MMO, but it's like a dungeon crawler sort of. Yeah, sort of, kind of something like that. Maybe like, I don't know. You do a lot of quests. I don't know what it would be classified as. It's a little bit weird. Maybe it is just an MMO, but it's like a first-person MMO, I guess. But very cool environments, very cool story. I played the first Destiny, I played the second Destiny, but I never played it like that much over any other game. But my best friend, he is a huge Destiny fan, and so I don't know if you guys ever had those friends growing up where it's like, you know, you're not really interested in, or you don't really know what's going on with like shared or mutual interests. Like at one point, like we had mutual interests in Destiny, but you know, I kind of like, just like any other game, I kind of grew out of it. But he'd talk to me and tell me about you know, everything going on in the game or whatever, like how he was, you know, excited for a new update or whatever. And you know, I kind of like just listened and let him talk about it. But I don't know, I thought it's a cool symbol of, you know, one of my I guess one of my greatest friendships or whatever. But it sounds pretty corny. But yeah, I just thought it's pretty cool that I have a Gameinformer about the game. This is this is maybe the second to last update that Destiny 1 had. I don't know. I don't remember, but they had Rise of Iron, I think was the last one. But yeah, pretty cool. Again, this is from September 2015. Let's see. What do we have in here? The Division. Oh, Mirror's Edge Catalyst. I've always wanted to play that game. Never have. Let's see. Nothing much, nothing much, nothing much. Yep, pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. Yeah, alright. Let's move on, let's move on, let's move on, let's move on. Let's move on to the next one. So, with this one, we have the October 2014 edition, and this is called the Horror Issue. So, it's dealing with a lot of horror games. What's it called? This is The Evil Within, I believe, the cover. Yes, featuring The Evil Within and Alien Isolation, plus our top 25 horror games of all time. I think I actually will spend my time to take a look at it. And I normally wouldn't show the back because I don't even want to risk anything. But we have some pretty cool artwork on the back. That's as much as I can show you. But yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. All right, let's find the top 25 horror games of all time. All right, so here is the top 25 horror games of all time. I'm sorry, I'll try and hold it up to. Oh my gosh, I feel like a grade school teacher. Try and hold it up for the class. So we have the top 25 horror games of all time. So this is of all time. So all time up till 2014. So let's see them. So we have Blood. I've never heard of it. It seems pretty old. Splatterhouse. You know what? I remember reading this. I remember I just got like deja vu of reading this like back when I got it. I thought this was really cool because I'd never heard of Splatterhouse either. But I was like, you know what? That like triggered like a memory that I forgot I had. Shadows of the Damned. Never heard of it. I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. Huh, it's interesting. I think that's about, or that's based on the, short story or poem that has the same name, because that's really an iconic kind of, saying or phrase or whatever. Then we have DayZ, which is questionable because it's barely a horror game. It just has zombies in it. But whatever, we'll consider it. Then we have 20 is Slender. That makes sense. That was very huge for a while. Dead Rising, okay. Sanitarium, I think I've heard of it, but I don't know much about it. Alan Wake, another game that I've always wanted to play. I was a little bit too young to play it when it came out, but I think there's a new Alan Wake coming out, so maybe I'll play the original. Then we have Fear. I heard that was a very good game as well. The Suffering, I've never heard of it. That's also pretty cool artwork. The Suffering, never heard of it. 14 is The Clock Tower. Again, never heard of it, but seems like a while ago. The Walking Dead, the Telltale version. I guess that could be considered horror. It's more of a story game, but I guess I would consider it. I guess better than DayZ. System Shock 2 at 12. Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem. I've never heard of it. Condemned Criminal Origins. Never heard of it. Manhunt. Never heard of it. Left 4 Dead. That's fair. 7, The Last of Us. Is that a horror game? I guess it is. So, yeah. It's 7, though, so I'm interested what's ahead of it. Resident Evil 4. That's fair. That's one of the critically acclaimed best games of all time, so that's fair. That's fact. I'm saying that's fair a lot. That's not even unironically doing that. Fatal Frame 2. I don't know much about that game, to be honest. Amnesia: The Dark Descent, number 4. That might have been fueled by some of YouTube stuff, because I was big on YouTube. Dead Space, that just got a remake, I guess, or like a reimagining in the Callisto Protocol. I haven't really seen much about the Callisto Protocol, but Dead Space was a really cool game. Silent Hill 2 at 2. And number 1, Resident Evil. So, pretty okay list. I mean, I don't know a lot of the games on there, but, I mean, towards the end it got pretty normal. Alright, let's move on. Let's move on to the next cover, because this is going to become a long video, and I guess that's okay. Maybe I'll start to quiet it down a little bit as I get into them, but we might be halfway there, so I'm gonna start speeding it up. Okay. So let's make some sounds and let's look at the covers. I don't know how much I can spend on the insides of them, but if I see something interesting, we can cover it. So this one is another interesting game from my childhood. It's a July 2014 cover. It is Far Cry 4 on the front. And this was my first Far Cry game. This was my first open world game. Except for like maybe Minecraft, but you know, open world story game. This was my first like real like completion game. Because growing up I played I played Mario and stuff, so I guess that's a completion game. But played a lot of Minecraft, Terraria. And so this was like one of the first games that I like actually played and beat. I had a couple friends who played it with me. We get on every night and play it. So that was cool. And yeah, the color and the artwork's really cool. We have an elephant, and you know I don't remember what country it is. But it's kind of patterning and yeah, it's pretty cool. Far Cry 4 was a pretty good game. I think it had a lot riding on it coming after Far Cry 3 and how good that game was, or how successful that game was. But again, this was July 2014. Let's move on to the next one. So this one's a fun one. This is June 2014. This is Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. This is actually in very good condition compared to all the other ones. I guess some of the older ones I kept in better condition as we're getting there. But this is Advanced Warfare. Pretty funny. Honestly, not that bad of a game. At the time, it was coming off some of the better games in the series. So it makes sense that when it came out, it wasn't that well received, but I think if we got it nowadays, it would be very fun, especially because the recent CODs have been garbage. But yeah, I mean, I was also young when it came out. My memories of it, I mean, I wasn't that young, but I never owned the game because I was a little bit sheltered and wasn't allowed to own violent games at the time. My first COD was Black Ops 3, which came out in 2015, I think. 2015. End of 2015. So, a little bit sheltered when it came to violent games, but I played it over my friends' houses. The zombies was actually pretty fun. The zombies was pretty fun. I played it with my one friend, Exo Zombies, and we like had the map guides and stuff. You know, kind of like your standard like memories when it comes to like COD and being young and going over friends' houses and playing it. But yeah, pretty cool. We have a pretty cool scene going on here. Maybe like a bridge collapsing. Not that bridge collapses are cool, but you know, a lot going on, a lot of action. But yeah, nothing much more than that. Anything interesting in the middle? Not that I see. Alright, cool. Next cover. So this one is pretty cool. This is from... Oh, so actually this doesn't have the date on the back, but I looked through. At some point, it's from May of 2014, I believe. There was a... Somewhere in here there was a... Although it doesn't make a ton of sense. I forget where I saw it. Oh, I think they advertised... Yeah. It's from 2014. They're advertising, like, NBA 2K14, Madden 25, which is from 2014. But this might actually be 2013? No, I don't think so. If they're advertising... It might be 2013. But it's from... No, it's probably May of 2014. I was surprised by that. Yeah, May 2014. It is actually on the back. It's just in a different spot. So May 2014. This is funny because this is not the Fortnite that we know, or not the way we know it. I actually remember, maybe because of this, but I remember being on top of Fortnite when it came out, like the Save the World, like the base game mode. What do we have? We have some cool cover art. But I remember being on top of it, and I was excited. I pre-ordered it like 3 months before it came out. It was a pretty cool mode, but it never really stuck. It was okay. And then obviously maybe 3 months later, it dropped the Battle Royale mode, and then obviously that's history at that point. But at the time, this was just gonna be a co-op zombies game. It was pretty cool for what it did. And honestly, it's really weird to have such different views of this game. You know what I mean? Like this game that I'm thinking of is not the same as the game I'm thinking we know now. So it's pretty cool. But other than that, this is really early because it came out in summer of 2017, I think. So this is a couple years early, and they already knew that they were making it. So that's cool. Let's go on to the next one. So this one is Evolve. Evolve was a pretty hyped game. This is from February 2014. Evolved was a pretty hyped game. Kind of like Dead by Daylight, but I'm not sure. I think this might have came out before, or coming out before Dead by Daylight, or similar timing. Where it's like you have one monster versus like 4 co-op players, and so it's pretty cool. Apparently my at this time my subscription was running out, so that's interesting. But yeah, not much to say about the game. I don't really know much about it. I just remember people being hyped about it, and it not really doing anything. There's not much in the middle. Yeah, not much. It's kind of a boring cover as well. It's whatever. It's whatever. But let's move on to the next one then. So here we have the December 2013 edition. This one is Middle Earth: Shadow of Mordor. Don't really know anything about this game. Not really into the Middle Earth games. I never really played them. What's on the inside? Maybe there's something interesting on the inside. Anything. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about? What is that? Okay, that's cool. There's a Wreck-It Ralph thing. Nothing really interesting. Oh, Battlefield 4. That's pretty cool. Battlefield 4. Tropico 5. Bioshock Infinite's first, or Burial at Sea 1 expansion. Let's see, anything else? No, not much else. So let's just move on to the next one. Next one. So this one is from November 2013. It showcases The Order 1886. If I remember the reviews on the game, I remember it being a good game, but having a very short story, or a very short campaign, or whatever it was. It was only maybe 8 hours, 7 to 8 hours to complete, and it's like a AAA. I'm not sure, maybe AAA, but big name title. And the cover says, The Order 1886, a supernatural thriller for PlayStation 4. So this time PlayStation 4 was the next gen console, if you guys remember. Pretty cool. Anything? What are they talking about in the middle? Best female villains. Number 1 is GLaDOS. That makes a ton of sense. Actually, we've just recently been replaying the Portal games. There's not much to them, but just fun. It's like puzzle. and it's always just like it's a really classic, fun game. So, and they're relatively cheap on Steam. But yeah, pretty cool. And then we actually are up to our final Game Informer, and let's check it out. So this Game Informer is from August 2013. This is the oldest one I have, or I had with me at the moment. Maybe there are some hidden away somewhere else, but this one is actually covering E3, E3 2013, I guess. We have this cool dude with some stuff going on behind him, and it's the Hot 50 games from E3, and it actually has on the back the list of the top 50 games, or the Hot 50 games. And so I will be reading them out to you, and if I see anything interesting, I will let you know. So we have, in order, I think, just organized from alphabetical order, not any it's just in alphabetical order. It's not like from best to worst or whatever. We have Assassin's Creed 4, Black Flag. We have Batman Arkham Origins. That was a good game. Batman Arkham Origins Blackgate. I don't know what that is. I guess maybe like a DLC that they're considering a game or something. I don't know. We have Battlefield 4. Good game. Bayonetta 2. I heard it was a good game. I don't really know anything about it. Beyond Two Souls. I think that's the same people who made A Way Out and It Takes Two. I heard that was a very good game. Then we have Call of Duty Ghosts. It's just a COD. At the time, it was a very bad COD, but I think people remember it being pretty decent nowadays. Castlevania Lord of Shadows 2. Don't know anything about it. Contrast. I don't know if I've ever heard of it. Dark Souls 2. I actually think it was an okay game. It's probably the worst of the Souls games. Dead Rising 3. I'm not sure. I guess it was a good game. I know the Dead Rising series is popular, but not sure about Dead Rising 3. Destiny. Pretty popular game at the time. Destiny 2 is still very popular. Disney Infinity. I had it. I thought it was okay. I didn't really like it. The Division was okay. I know some people who really like it though. We have Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. Don't know anything about that, to be honest, but Donkey Kong Country is just classic. We have Dying Light, very good game. The Elder Scrolls Online, don't really like. I've seen people play it. I'm not really interested in that type of game, but it seems pretty interesting if you're into that stuff. We have Fantasia, Music Evolved. I've never heard of the game being called that. The Evil Within was a good game. I played that with my friend at his house when we were all scared to play it. Actually, me and another friend went over his house to play it with him, and we were too scared to even really play it, but we kind of wandered around in the starting area, trying to hype ourselves up. That was pretty funny. Then we have FIFA 14, whatever. Hometown Story, don't know anything about it. Infamous Second Son, good game, but I also think that's from the same people who made Ghost of Tsushima, which is another good game. We have Killer is Dead, never heard of it. Killzone Shadowfall, never heard of it. Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds, don't know how that ended up. Obviously Breath of the Wild is the more recent one. They're making a newer one. I forget what it's called. Forget what the newer one coming out is called, but Lego Marvel Superheroes probably was okay. Lightning Returns Final Fantasy 13. So funny story about Final Fantasy 13. I got an Xbox in 2013, Xbox 360 in 2013, for Christmas / my birthday. Not that they're close, but it just happened to be my uncle wasn't around for my birthday, so for Christmas he got me an Xbox 360, because at the time I had a Wii, and I was big on video games, but I only had a DS and a Wii and a PlayStation 1, and so everybody had 360s playing COD and stuff, so it was huge for me to be able to get the 360, although I don't think I got Xbox Online for another, like, maybe a couple months after. I was playing, like, Just Dance and stuff on it with the Kinect and stuff. The Kinect. But then we have, what do we have? We have, oh, but my story was, but my story was, the Xbox came with Final Fantasy 13. And like I said at the time, I wasn't allowed to play violent games. I don't think Final Fantasy is very much of a violent game at all, but I guess from the cover art or whatever, my parents decided that it was too violent for us, so they took the game and hid it away or did something, sold it or something with it. And so I just had that base Xbox. Then we got like some other games. I think we got like a golf game because my uncle liked to golf. It was okay. What else we have? Lovers in a Dangerous Space Time. Never heard of it. Mario and Luigi Dream Team. I think that was similar to Mario and the Luigi Bowser's Inside Story, like one of those games. I had Bowser's Inside Story. That was a very fun game. It was like a puzzle, like fighting game, weird thing. I don't know. It's a weird combination of that. Mario Kart 8 Classic. We have Mercenary Kings. Never heard of it. Need for Speed Rivals. I think that did alright. I think it was an okay game. Payday 2. I've never played the Payday games, but I think I would like them. We have Pikmin 3. Never played the games, but I think they're decent. Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare. That was one of the worst games I've ever played, but people liked them. Project Spark. Never heard of it. Rayman Legends. I haven't played a Rayman game in a long time. Obviously, the original ones with like my PlayStation, and then like my PlayStation 1, and then like some of the crossovers that the Rabbids did with games. They had they were on the Wii. They had what was it? Rayman Raging. Oh no, Rayman Raving Rabbids. I think. That was a fun game. It was like a mini game, sort of like a bunch of mini games together. It was pretty fun. We have Saints Row 4. I think that was a good game. I can't remember. South Park: The Stick of Truth. I forget who the developers are. They made something else like that, but it was a very good game. I never played it, but I heard it was a very good game. Sorry. Super Mario 3D World. I love the Super Mario games. They're just great. Super Smash Bros. That's a game that I wish I was good at because I love watching Pro League, like Super Smash Bros. And like watching like Melee and stuff. And I think it's really cool to be that good at the game. But I never got it. That's one game that I'm so bad at. We have Titanfall. I think was fine. Tearaway. I've heard of it, but I don't know how it did or if it was any good. Total War Rome. Don't really know the Total War games. Transistor. Don't really know. Walking Dead 400 Days. Probably was like an alright game. Watch Dogs. I forget the first Watch Dogs was good. Second one was bad, I remember, but I don't remember if the first one was good. Then we have The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Heard it was a very good game. That's a game I wanted to play, but I don't really know anything about it, to be honest. I would have to do a little bit of research. I'm sorry. I just realized I'm covering the mic with the book, with the magazine, not the book. We have The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Then we have The Witness, which is funny because I didn't realize it was that old of a game. Not it's that 2013's old, but I thought it came out a little bit more recently. Heard that was a very good game. And then there's a funny parody of it now you can get for free on Steam. And then we have, finally, Wolfenstein: The New Order. I heard that was a good game. So, pretty interesting, pretty cool. Yeah, just not much for this cover, but, those are the top 50 hot games of 2013, I guess. Anything else? Oh, what I just realized? There was just an ad with Flow from Progressive on it, which I think is really funny because I forget how long those ads have been going on for. So like this is like the OG progressive ads, but nah, it's funny. It's funny. It's funny. But yeah, that was my Game Informer collection, or a fraction of my Game Informer collection. I remember being so excited for Game Informer every month. And I basically read through them like as soon as I got them. Not that like I really did anything with the information I got from them. It didn't really mean much to me because I didn't really have my own money. So it was like I was making like I think $15 or $10 to $15 a month in allowance at that time. So me and my brother would sometimes like put together for like a game, and so it's like maybe once every 4 months between, or no, once every 2 months between the both of us, we could get like a $60 game. But no, I thought that was really funny or really cool to look at, to go back and look at some of the Game Informers that I found. This is a little bit of a longer video. I hope you guys enjoy. I'm a little bit like hesitant to put out a longer video. It's a little bit weird for ASMR it's good for ASMR, but it's a little bit weird for YouTube because YouTube doesn't like long videos generally. So I didn't really know how to fit with it, but I think it's all right to do. I think it will be all right to do a longer video every once in a while. And I think for ASMR it's good, so I don't really care about the algorithm at that point. But thank you guys so much for watching. I know this was a ramble. I know it probably wasn't interesting to a lot of you guys, but it was requested that I did a video where I just talked about something I liked, and so no, it's easy to talk about something you like and something you're passionate about. So not to come off as a total nerd, but I hope this was a relaxing video for you guys. You guys can just listen to me ramble about Gameinformer magazines for 40 minutes. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.